The northern light rinses away the excess. By not adding, we become full. The warmth of wood under the palm, a sign placed gently at eye level, a path toward the lake that steadies the breath. Here, abundance takes the shape of just enough.
There are 3 keys to read Sweden. Lagom, the optimization of enough. Design as democracy, an architecture of kindness for everyone. Nature and the city in accord. Forests and water as the backdrop of life. Today, we will walk these terrains with poetry and structure.
Courage not to add, but to subtract. Beauty second, kindness first. A city where you can switch the tempo of living like a light. In the margins of that blueprint, can we feel the future? A day begins at a quiet table. Only what is needed sits where it belongs. The drawer isn't heavy. I hope the heart isn't either.
Lagom means just right. Not too little, not too much. It's not only an aesthetic, it is policy and behavior design. Work. Value the quality of outcomes over the quantity of hours. Consumption. Review the cadence of renewal, not the pile of things. Economy. Optimize satisfaction, not merely reduce waste.
It flips the lens, from owning to relating, from speed to rhythm. We choose again by letting go.
You can read Lagom across 3 layers. 1. Personal habits. Repair before replacing. Protect time with white space. 2. Organizational operations. Right-size meetings. Automate the routine. Avoid overstock. 3. Public systems. Normalize resource loops and renewables. Reduce friction in mobility. Common thread. A design that subtracts.
Subtraction can feel unsafe. What if it isn't enough? But light enters through an opening.
There are tensions. Who sets the standard for just enough? Who bears the cost of trimming? Lagom is no utopia. It relies on processes of agreement. Prototype small, converse, adjust. Society as a prototype.
What could you remove from your day so the world grows gentler? A low bench, legible signs. At the start of stairs, a place for the hand. Design here does not show off. Its presence is ordinary.
Swedish design serves the user's experience more than form. Universal design isn't special accommodation for the weak, but the everyday for everyone. Strollers, wheelchairs, children's sightlines, differences in hearing and vision. This is imagination implemented as infrastructure. Democracy in practice.
Imagination rewires policy. Not to match the visible majority, but to match the hidden ache. The city does this quietly.
Practically, it needs design guidelines and consistent operations. Raise the floor of the city's ordinary, not merely produce masterpieces. And include maintainability as a design criterion. It's worth more to keep it good than to make it once beautiful.
Kindness lives in what endures. Light changes each morning. The sign remains.
Risks are real. Standardization can thin creativity. Costs and consensus can derail purpose. Keep an index for how kindness actually reaches people and update it through dialogue. Democracy is strengthened through maintenance.
Beauty matters less than kindness. Delivery matters more than shape. That idea can travel all the way to our hands. The forest isn't a trip. It is the background of living. The lake isn't a weekend destination. It is the breath on the way home. The city focuses to the pace of people.
Accord is not sentiment. It is movement design. Priorities for walkers and cyclists. Precision of public transit connections. Accessibility to water and green. And material cycles of wood and stone. All composed as life cycle design for everyday living. Add energy loops and waste-to-resource systems that residents can perceive at a human level. Make the invisible infrastructure experiential to change behavior.
Give form to the unseen. Waste heat moves buses, fallen leaves return to soil. Circulation becomes a rhythm of life, not a moral slogan.
The balance is never simple. Convenience versus quiet. Development versus conservation. Cost versus consent. So, accumulate small wins. Block by block, street by street, building by building. Prototype cycles. Crucial is the twin engine of data and story. Learn with numbers, spread with narrative.
Numbers tell the past, stories beckon the future. Like reflections on a lake, both tremble until truth appears.
An accorded city minimizes stress and movement and maximizes serendipity of encounter. Good time at close distance. That is a city of well-being.
Across from busyness stands a city that composes us. Where would your first small composition begin? Somewhere the northern light falls upon a table again. By not adding, we become full. Just enough isn't compromise. It is another name for courage, the courage to choose.
Lagom economy, democratic design, nature city accord. These are not slogans but chains of specifics. Personal steps, organizational revisions, block-level improvements. Align the grain of consensus. Learn small and fast.
What will you subtract from your day? What will you realign at work? What will you bring closer in your city? Courage to subtract presses a hidden switch to the future.
Beauty born from kindness. May that sentence land gently in one of tomorrow's choices you make.
NEOTERRAIN, from the crossroads of poetry and structure.